WNBA matchup between the Indiana Fever and Dallas Wings. This game had everything you could want: career highs, record-breaking performances, and some jaw-dropping plays that left fans on the edge of their seats. So buckle up, because Caitlyn Clark and Kelsey Mitchell just shattered an unbelievable record and took the Fever to a wild 110-109 win over the Wings. Let's get into it. First things first, the Fever were coming into this game off back-to-back losses against the two-time defending champions, the Las Vegas Aces. Sitting at 19-19, the Fever knew they needed to bounce back in a big way. This game was pivotal for their playoff seeding. With the Dallas Wings struggling on the road, losing 16 straight away games, you'd think the Fever had the upper hand. But let me tell you, Dallas came to play. Indiana and Dallas have gone back and forth all season, splitting their previous two meetings, both teams dropping over 100 points in each game. So, this matchup was bound to be high-octane from the start, and it did not disappoint. Now, let's talk about the MVP of the night, the rookie phenom, Caitlyn Clark. Clark was on fire, racking up a career-high 35 points while dishing out 8 assists. But that wasn't the headline grabber. With 2:54 left in the third quarter, Clark hit a clutch three-pointer to tie the game at 78-78, breaking the WNBA rookie single-season scoring record, previously held by Simone Augustus with 744 points. Clark now holds that title with 761 points and counting, a record that may not be broken for years to come. She wasn't just breaking records for herself either. With 329 assists this season, Clark also set the WNBA single-season assist record. It's safe to say Caitlyn Clark is rewriting the history books, and she's only a rookie. As if Clark's heroics weren't enough, Kelsey Mitchell was right alongside her, putting up a spectacular 30 points. Together, this duo combined for 12 of Indiana's 16 three-pointers, and they were absolutely lethal from beyond the arc. Every time the Wings tried to close the gap, either Clark or Mitchell would step up and drain another three. It was a clinic in shooting, and this duo is proving to be unstoppable. With Mitchell hitting crucial shots down the stretch, she gave the Fever just enough breathing room when things got tight in the final moments. Her leadership on the court is a major reason why Indiana is headed to the playoffs. Now, let's break down some key moments. The game was tight throughout, with Dallas taking an early lead, outscoring Indiana 34-26 in the first quarter. Eriko Gunbowl and Satu Sabally were putting up numbers for the Wings, combining for 54 points. But it was the Fever's second-half surge that stole the show. With the game tied at 86-86 in the fourth quarter, Caitlyn Clark took over. She drove to the basket twice, scoring critical layups to give Indiana a 90-86 lead. Then, in true Caitlyn Clark fashion, she drilled back-to-back three-pointers to push the lead to 97-88 with 4 minutes remaining. It looked like the Fever were running away with it. However, Dallas wasn't done yet. Gunbowl led an 8-0 run that brought the Wings back within a point at 97-96. But once again, Mitchell stepped up with a clutch three-pointer off an inbounds pass from Clark, and then Damiris Dantas hit 2 massive threes in the final minute to put Indiana up 106-98. It was an absolute shooting clinic from the Fever in crunch time. With 1.1 seconds left, the Wings made it interesting. Eriko Gunbowl hit a three-pointer to cut Indiana's lead to 108-106, but it was too little, too late. Aaliyah Boston and Caitlyn Clark calmly sank their free throws, sealing the Fever's 110-109 victory. This win not only snapped Indiana's two-game losing streak, but it also clinched the number 6 seed in the WNBA playoffs. The Fever finished their regular season with a record of 20-19 and will face the Connecticut Sun in the first round of the playoffs. It's a tough matchup, as the Sun took 3 of their 4 games against Indiana in the regular season. But with Caitlyn Clark and Kelsey Mitchell playing at this level, anything is possible. Let's talk about some final stats. Caitlyn Clark, with 35 points, 8 assists, and 6 three-pointers, was the star of the night. Kelsey Mitchell added 30 points and drained 6 three-pointers of her own. Aaliyah Boston chipped in 15 points and was clutch from the free throw line, hitting key shots in the final seconds. For Dallas, Eriko Gunbol and Satu Sabauli each dropped 27 points, and Natasha Howard was a force in the paint, adding 26 points and 10 rebounds. But their efforts weren't enough to stop the Fever from picking up this hard-fought victory. So, there you have it. Caitlyn Clark and Kelsey Mitchell combined for 65 points, shattered records, and carried the Fever into the playoffs with a thrilling 110-109 win over the Dallas Wings. This is one duo you do not want to miss as the playoffs begin. If you're excited to see how the Fever perform in the playoffs, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Let me know in the comments, how far do you think Indiana can go? Thanks for watching, and until next time.